Much of South Dakota will see a familiar weather pattern this week: very hot temperatures and little precipitation. With more research connecting climate change to conditions like these, forecasters say extreme weather is becoming more customary. The U.S. Drought Monitor says nearly 70% of South Dakota is in severe to extreme drought. Hydrologist Mike Gillespie of the National Weather Service office in Sioux Falls expects little change over the next month. He says while the region isn't always grappling with extreme heat or bitterly cold temperatures in the winter, recent history is telling.
Much of the state has had 2 or 3 of their wettest years as well as a couple of their driest years in just the last 10.
Not only do the current conditions pose direct health risks to vulnerable populations, Gillespie says they impact water quality and water supplies. That affects farmers through irrigation and their livestock by potentially increasing the chemical levels in their water supply. A 2020 study from Clemson University found climate change won't just result in more floods, but also more dry seasons and water evaporation. Separately, a 2019 study from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration warns that climate change will make these extreme heat patterns hotter and longer in the future. Gillespie says in the meantime, the general public should do all it can to minimize the impact.
Don't water your yard 3 or 4 times a week. You limit your car washing, limit your water use as much as you can, and conserve that water so that it's there for whatever's needed in these drier periods.
At the same time, he advises residents living in flood-prone areas to find ways to better protect their homes from rising water during wetter seasons. As for dry weather, the States at Risk Project says by 2050, South Dakota could see as many as 35 dangerous heat days each year. It currently averages 10 per season. Mike Moen, Greater Dakota News Service. Find our rate trust indicators to support transparency and accuracy at publicnewsservice.org.